It is the time of the year when, frankly, it's good to get out of the house, good to go see some live music. We've got a list of some of the upcoming shows coming to Maine, and our guide, as usual, Aimsel Ponti, music writer for the Portland Press Herald. Thank you so much for coming in.
Always happy to be here, always happy to send people out to see live music.
Got a bunch of fun shows coming up. Let's start with one that's happening tomorrow night at the Opera House in Boothbay Harbor.
Yes.
A Maine band, the Boneheads.
Yes, I mean, these guys are awesome. They've been at it since, like, the first album came out in 1992. They know what they're doing. Their songs are great. It's going to be a party.
And that's why I say that song.
I mean, I don't even know what we're even talking about. This is the quintessential no-brainer. Go see the Boneheads.
I've liked ever since I first heard the name of the band, I've thought that's a great name. And you just say to yourself, that's a fun band. If they got a name like that, that's a fun band.
They're great. They're all great musicians. Like it's Bob Caldwell, Steve Jones, Scott Elliott, and Dick Hollis. Again, they've been doing this for a long time. And they actually have some new music that they're working on, so you're going to hear some new tunes. And the Opera House. I mean, what a place.
Which is a nice setting.
Oh, yeah.
The following night on Saturday in Thomaston, we go really local here with the Watts Hall Band performing at the Watts Hall Community Arts Center.
Yeah, and you know what? I couldn't find any footage on YouTube, and does it matter at all, Rob? No, it doesn't. You know why it doesn't matter? Because this is a 10-piece cover band. They're going to do songs by Stevie Ray Vaughan, Van Morrison, Linda Ronstadt, Talking Heads. This is going to be awesome. Get out of your house if you're anywhere in the Thomaston area, or you know what? Just go on a little road trip. Forecast is decent-ish, I think. And just go, it's $15. I mean, again, guaranteed fun night out.
As we said, this is the time of year when you need to get out of the house.
Get out, you know, and go plan it, and you hit a local restaurant beforehand, and just get out there, support the local economy, and have some fun.
Here's a band I had not heard of, and I love the name. This is another good name. The Pine State Pitches, performing on Saturday, January 21st at the First Congregational Church on Cottage Road in South Portland. All
right, so the Pine State Pitches, they formed in 2021. The pandemic was still very much a thing.
Not a lot of live music
their whole
going on
mission
then.
To restore community and connection through song. One of my neighbors, Kendra, is in this group, and so I would hear from our neighborhood Facebook group, hey, come see us, and so I would go to places like Tommy's Park and Mill Creek Park during different events. Right. And I would stand there and just see these people singing like the songs by like Lake Street Dive and Stevie Wonder, and it was really just a special moment in time.
Bought this camera to take pictures of my love. Now that he's gone, I don't have anybody to take pictures of.
And now they're kind of taking it to another level, so to speak, if you'll pardon the cliche. And they're doing their first actual indoor show at 5 o'clock, which is great because you bring the kids. It's $10 donation. The First Congregational Church in South Portland. I think it's going to just be a lovely kind of hope-inducing evening of a cappella song.
And we'll end with one that I know you're intrigued by and interested in. Is happening again Saturday, January 21st.
Back to Boothbay.
Back to Boothbay at the Opera House in Boothbay Harbor, and it's a duo called Larry and Joe.
Yeah, you know, I get a million press releases, and I don't always have time to read all of them, but I read this one, and I was really intrigued. So, North Carolina's Joe Troop. He's Grammy-nominated bluegrass Latin grass ensemble called Che Apalache, and so he's kind of a big deal in his own right, all right? And then Larry Bellerin is from Monagas, Venezuela, and he is a big deal. He's becoming a big deal, at least. Venezuelan, Colombian music and dance. It's called La Nerno. That's his thing. He plays a really unique guitar. They've got together. They're making music, really scintillating instrumental tunes.
19 de marzo, un 19 de marzo para un baile me invitaron. A la población de Lorza, y sus fiestas patronales.
And they're taking it on the road. He's a farmer. He's leaving that behind in Venezuela to pursue music. And I thought, what a wonderful opportunity to get out there and see and act. Their first show in Maine. They're doing their first tour ever.
Something we don't get the chance to do in Maine. See someone who left behind farming in Venezuela.
You know what? It's not farming. I need to renew my glasses prescription. Construction. Just as difficult. He's leaving behind his career to do music, and I say let's show them a good crowd.
Either way, they got a story to go with the music.
Yes.
All right, we got to leave it there. Aimsel Ponti, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
as always. And if you'd like to see that list again of those shows that we've just talked about, you'll find it in the 207 section of our website or app. Stick around, back with more of 207 in just a moment.